Hello my dear English learner, this is Ritu and you are watching Ritu's Innate English. In today's video we are going to discuss one of the important topic of English grammar, and that is active and passive voice. Some of the students find it very difficult to change from active to passive voice, but believe me, it's not. In this video we are going to discuss separately in each tense how we can change from active voice to passive voice, and what are the basic difference between active voice sentences and passive voice sentences, and some easy tips I am going to introduce so that you can easily find out which voice of these sentences are and how easily we can change from active to passive voice. So stay tuned till end and let us get started without any delay. How we can differentiate which is the active voice sentence and which is the passive voice sentence. So in this वी शुड नो सब्जेक्ट कौन सा है, वर्ब क्या है और ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है. अगर हम ये तीनों चीज़ें जानते हैं तो हमारे लिए बहुत आसान हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द सेंटेंस इज द डॉग चेज्ड द कैट. नाउ इन दिस सब्जेक्ट इज द डॉग, चेज्ड इज वर्ब and the cat is object. So when the subject is doing the action, it is active voice sentence, like in this sentence the dog chased the cat. And if the subject is receiving the action, then it is passive voice sentence. So coming to the rule number 1, first rule is you should know what are subject, object and verb. And when you can differentiate in these three things, then it is very easy to change. And coming to the rule number 2. Rule number 2 is when we are changing from active voice to passive voice, we will interchange. Subject will come to the place of object and object will go at the place of subject. So let us take the example. She knitted the sweater. Now in this, she is subject, knitted is verb and sweater is object. Now according to rule number 2, we will interchange. So what will be the sentence in the passive voice? The sweater is knitted by her. वो स्वेटर उनके द्वारा बुना जा रहा है. और एक्टिव वॉइस में क्या था? वो स्वेटर बुन रही हैं. So this is the way we are following in rule number 2. Now coming to the rule number 3, in most of the sentences, please keep in mind, in most of the sentences, not always, when we are changing from active to passive voice, we add by. Rule number 4. Rule number 4 says in active voice, verb is in base form, means V1, and when we are changing it to passive voice, base form changes to V3, or we can say past participle, and this past participle will be preceded by, as I said in rule number 4 that बेस फॉर्म जो है पास्ट पार्टिसिपल उससे पहले हम लगाएंगे बाय, बट नॉट ऑल द सेंटेंसेस बट इन मोस्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंसेस. नाउ कमिंग टू द रूल नंबर 5, you can ask me why she is changes to her. For example, one more example we can take, she prepared dinner, or when we are changing to passive voice it will become the dinner was prepared by her. So she is changes to her. So this is the rule or a small table you need to learn. She changes to her, he changes to him, they to them. Like this you need to learn this small table. Now coming to the next rule. So here is the rule number 6. It says that all tenses sentences cannot be changed from active to passive voice. And what are these tenses? These are present, past, future, perfect continuous and also future continuous. So all in these 4 tenses sentences we are not able to change from active to passive voice. Here comes rule number 7, in which we are going to learn if the sentence is in simple present, then how we will change active voice to passive voice. So following this structure, the example sentence is Jacob always plays the guitar, and changing to passive voice the sentence will be the guitar is always played by Jacob. Next tense is present continuous tense. So following this structure from active to passive change, the example sentence is Bob is drawing a diagram. Changing to passive, it is the diagram is being drawn by Bob. So when we are taking the sentence of continuous tense, we are using being. It is compulsory. Now coming to the next tense. Now let us talk about present perfect tense, and following this structure the example sentence is have they left the apartment. Now as we know, we are going to interchange the subject and object. Apartment will become the subject, and according to apartment, have is changed to has. So the passive voice sentence is has the apartment been left by them. Our next tense is simple past. Following this structure, the example sentence is Ria paid the bill, and passive voice is the bill was paid by Ria. Another example sentence is they did not buy the fruits. Passive voice, the fruits were not bought by them. Fifth tense is past continuous. As we have learned in present continuous, when we are taking the sentence of continuous tense, we are using being. For example, I was making a painting. In passive voice, the painting was being made by me. Sixth tense is past perfect. For example, following this structure, example is he had driven the car. Now in this we are already using the third form or past participle of the verb. So in passive voice it will be the car had been driven by him. Only we are using been, and the past participle verb is already there. Seventh tense is simple future. Following this structure, example sentence is I will eat mangoes. In passive voice, the mangoes will be eaten by me. In this we are using be after will. Now the last tense is future perfect. For example, following this structure, he will have submitted the assignment. The assignment will have been submitted by him. So have you observed, when we are talking about the sentences of perfect tense, whether it is present, past or future, we are adding been, B-E-E-N, been. And when we are taking the sentences of continuous tense, whether it is present, past or future continuous, we are adding the word being in all the passive voices. Now, after the tenses, two more important types of sentences we should discuss. These are modals or infinitives. Infinitives, you know, when there is to plus verb. So in this, the sentence structure of active voice and passive voice, they are little different from what we have learned about the tenses. So this is the structure, and the example sentences are. First example is she has to deliver the letters. Passive voice, the letters have to be delivered. Now in this we can omit she. Or another example is I want to finish the work. Passive voice, I want the work to be finished. Now the last but not the least, sentences in which modals are there. Modals, you know, these are ought to, must, can, could, should, and if you want to more know about modals, you can check the description in which link is given of my video. So talking about the modals, example sentence is she ought to deliver the letters, and passive voice is the letters ought to be delivered by her. Here is full chart of active and passive voice tense wise rules that you can save and check out anytime. It's homework time. Few sentences are given here. You have to identify the tense and then change the voice from active to passive voice. I am waiting for your sentences and for your answers in the comments. That's it for today. I hope you find this video helpful, and for more such videos please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.